Yeah, one of the main points that I want to address with that situation is he asked you a direct question like, why were you walking over the body? You're like walking past the body, you know what I'm saying? Why were you walking past Takeoff when he was laying on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
And you were saying like, don't ask me nothing about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You walk by. Like that's you on video. Like you and your crew walk right past this nigga on the floor. And you didn't answer that. You talked about what you was doing before the shots went off.
Well, I guess I guess he said he wasn't there, so I guess he said he didn't know what was going on when he walked past.
Yeah.
I guess that was what he was trying to say.
Yeah. Yo, Pops, what's popping,
What
man?
it
What's
is,
going
what
on,
it
man?
is,
We in
what
the
it is,
building.
what it is, what it is, what it is.
Coolin',
What's
man.
happening with you?
Chilling, dog. Chilling, man. You know, it's like I said, episode 55. We got this $1 million with the game topic going on right now. It's getting hot, and you know what you got going on. What's popping, man?
No, for sure. No, I'm chilling. I've been writing in the comments and shit, cause bro, I wish niggas would stop thinking that Jay Prince name holds some weight anywhere outside of Houston. He don't go nowhere. Like young boy Ben told niggas like this nigga be really for the internet. Young boy said this shit months ago, and niggas on young boy head. I know you remember
Yeah.
that shit. They was
Here
on
we got. We got that clip.
Yeah.
Yeah. We about to. I already had that clip ready for this episode because I was gonna play that. We already on
see,
the same type of time because
yeah,
that's one of the
you
main
feel me?
things when this popped off. Every time some Jay Prince stuff pops off, I always go to that young boy clip and I'm like, this is always a reminder. Anytime niggas think Jay Prince is on some gangster shit, bro, remember what NBA young boy did and how he stood up to these niggas, bro, because that's exactly what
Bro,
he did. Didn't they go into his nigga house and shit and take his car
that's
keys?
what that's what I'm saying, bro. Like young boy, bro. Nigga, everybody outside of Jay Prince know he can't leave Houston. That's why he stay where he at, where he finds
Bro,
something safe to do.
because niggas,
Hey, I don't want friends. I don't want no new relationships. All that pussy ass shit. Hey, I don't respect none of that shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty of niggas around me you could call. Man, nigga, it's plenty ways you could get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no fucking publicity. None of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on the keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two keys come with the car anyway. Mind your fucking business, man. Hey,
Bro, that what I'm saying. You feel me? And young boy Ben said, I remember when everybody was on YB head about this shit. Like, bro, you don't know Jay Prince type of shit. The nigga went and robbed the nigga to prove his point.
bro,
Like, bro, I
bro,
robbed this nigga that y'all claiming is the hardest nigga in the world. Like,
and the problem I got with that shit too, dog, is just because it's like, okay, this nigga Jay Prince is running around here. All right, you already got the Quavo situation. I mean, not Quavo, the Takeoff situation with Offset, and you already got one body that got taken away in Houston. Okay, the last thing you need to be doing is interviews with $1 million worth of game, and then when Gillie, no, was it Gillie? No, when Wallow asked you a direct question about, okay, why is there a video of you 4K walking right by the body, and you didn't say anything? All you
you
was
don't
like,
answer no
yeah, don't. You
questions.
said don't ask me shit. You and your homeboys just walk right by you. That's exactly the question he asked you, and you start giving me a 5-minute diatribe about how you were paying for the bowling situation and the shots ran out and you were trying to hide and cover and shit. That's not answering the question. And then when we play wrestling interview, you're gonna see the pivot to the other, topics and subtopics in the situation, but it's a whole bunch of bullshit, and they're gonna have the paperwork, which he's gonna try a little bit later in the interview to give to Gillie. Gillie's not gonna want to read it.
No, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like every time Jay Prince name come up, bro, I'm like, bro, the nigga feel like he's somebody because Drake made him somebody. That's really how I feel. Like if Drake don't give this nigga all this clout, are we really talking about Jay Prince? Are
Jay
we
Prince
really
or Jay
talking?
Prince Jr.?
No, we talking about. I think. Yeah,
I'm,
which
I'm,
one? You talking about
I'm
the
talking about
dad
Jay
or the
Prince.
son?
I'm talking about the son. I'm talking about the son. The dad
Okay.
got some street
Oh,
ties. The dad got some street ties. You feel me?
but
The Jay Prince.
Jay Prince Jr. ain't the one that worked with Drake. Jazz is the one that worked with Drake.
Okay, Jazz the
Yes,
one that
but
worked with
but
Drake.
for the most part, just like how he got it confused, it's too confusing for niggas not to share the clout.
That's what
No,
Like
I'm
that I'm
that
about to
Drake,
say, bro. He
like
he
that
take the
Drake
clout
was
though.
his. That Drake cosign. What Pops is saying is that Drake cosign was like his kids' generations of like we on type shit. Like if my brother found Drake, we found Drake. The fuck you talking about?
But
Like you know what
that's
I'm
what I
saying? We
wanted.
on nigga.
That's why I wanted you to hear the
Yeah.
WAC 100 clip because that what WAC said. That was another clout chase by Jay Prince Sr. because he say they ain't had nothing to do with the Jazz and that was Jazz and Lil Wayne thing. But when the shit went sour with Birdman, that's when
Daddy
Jay,
come in and try to
yeah, clout
rectify.
chase.
Get my son.
Bro.
You got to pay my son that money, Birdman. And it's like, man,
Oh,
come
y'all
on, dog.
remember that?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
look, you know what's crazy, bro? And I said this shit in the chat, bro. The nigga Jay Prince and his son talk slow to make you feel like they gangster. So they talk slow to make you feel like, bro. I don't know if you notice or not. But I don't give a fuck how slow you talk. Like that shit don't scare me because you're talking extra slow. Like you know what I'm saying?
And it's like you trying to find more elaborate words to say what you need to just already say.
I'm hosting. If you the kingpin like Jay, this Duval, you running Duval, nigga. We out shooting dice, nigga. If anybody pull a gun out, they should already know what the consequences would be. You would be more scared to do it than the other way around. Like shit, I probably shouldn't because this nigga Prince did it. You feel what I'm saying? Like El Chapo can go wherever he want, bro. Do you think the Mexican niggas be ready to rise up and pull up on, bro? Hell no. They be like, hey, bro, that's Chapo, bro. You put the shit down, bro. When he come through, Prince don't got no respect like that, and he just snitched on Buddy, like plain as day.
And two things. What Active Beats is saying that Junior is the older brother that didn't do anything right and jealous of his younger brother Jazz, so he marks rappers to get Jazz rap relationships, which would just be, like that's cool. That's a very plausible situation to have. And then Shakiria has a main point where she just said a random police report that not even academics or any major blogger or platform has. He doesn't have it. Where is this a police report that only you were able to obtain and you keep trying to give to Gillie to read to like verify that this is a legitimate police report statement that only you had access to,
Right.
being one of the prime suspects or being around one of the major questions in the shooting? How did you get the paperwork? Unless maybe because it's like, oh, they're talking about you, but still, I don't ever really have any recollection of the accused or people around the accused able to obtain paperwork before any other news organizations.
That would be correct. And why is it not public information? If it's a police report, it should be public knowledge.